As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence, had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Dolorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is complete.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them.
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now charge the crystal to activate the portal and rescue the
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do, and I'll
Take this gemstone and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
The enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly! These refugees are lucky you showed up in time.
Thank you! Gods protect you!
Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide from those monsters. Too bad I'm not much of a...
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the top.
If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time. Thank goodness someone's come to help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts. But now I can't get down.
You're safe now.
The people of Dolorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. These refugees are lucky you showed up in time. The people of Dolorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. Avil, congratulations. You're still alive.
Portals are opening as you said they would. I was able to send many of the townspeople to safety.
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance. Or if...
I know how you feel, but we're out of options. We will need to coordinate with the royal forces to fight the coming hordes, and we're going to need them soon.
The jackals I killed, they were scouts.
Yes, I hope you're ready, because the Raveni will be attacking soon. Has King Nero made contact yet?
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they were on course for Petrol.
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Raveni dies. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
Thank you! Gods protect you! You saved the right man. I am a spice trader, the richest in all of Delorum. Anything?
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly. Have him do so immediately.
God save us all!
That was just nasty. Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. Look who's early. Avil, get after that Raveni before he starts destroying the town.
Save the Sentinels! Thank you!
Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike and aim at the Raveni's armor and limbs. Release rune strike.
No challenge at all.
Great job, Avil. Removing a Raveni's armor and severing its limbs also charge. Once you have enough, you will be able to now aim your rune strike just below the Raveni's knee to sever its leg. Avil. When a Reveni's limbs are exposed, you can target them with your rune strike. Now, Avil, execute the Reveni. Great work, Avil. That's one less Reveni.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Reveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and this one is better armed.
The next town will not be as fortunate as the last.
Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Reveni are already approaching the town.
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster, and save as many as I can.
Avil, that Reveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Sandra. I'll worry about the Reveni.
Avil, remember. Executing Reveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
I'll try taking those out first. My rune strike on the locks.
Good work! Now go behead a Reveni.
My rune strike on the locks. I can sever the Reveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Great job. Keep it up. The iron locks may take several rune strikes to remove. Keep at it. Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks.
Locks may take several rune strikes to remove. Keep at it. Strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
No match for my blade.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I can use my rune strike on the locks. Must find cover to regain my health.
That one looked like it really hurt. Find cover to regain your health. Nice work, Avil.
This time, Sandra. But what of the next?
You're right, Avil.
This is King Nero, ruler of Dolorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last sentinel, and I wish to strike an alliance with your highness.
Was it your sorcery that created this speaking stone?
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the weapons of our enemies.
If your boons are so great, why do you seek an alliance?
King Nero, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment, I am approaching
Moltnama! No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
The people of Dolorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. That one looked like it really hurt. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed. Nice work! Keep going! Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
Dust yourself off and get back in there!
Nice work! Keep going!
Use my rune strike on the locks.
regain your health. Here isn't done yet. That Reveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. Use your dodge when an attack is incoming. It looks like this Reveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both. When you execute a Reveni, your rune energy will begin. You will need to build it up again in order to Avil. If too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed. Reveni forces are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them.
Charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Nice work. Keep going.
Time to kill a Reveni.
What are you doing? The Reveni are destroying my kingdom.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Bravely, Avil.
We are still losing.
I agree.
Xandra.
She creates your...
The Reveni user...
I have at my disposal...
Xandra is and now?
I believe. This is King Nero, ruler of Dolorum.
This is
Was it
my
if you
king-
Moltnama? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Evil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
The citizens of Dolorum are lucky to have you, Avil. Avil, if...
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down. Kill a Raveni.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Great job. Keep it up. Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. The iron locks may take several rune strikes to remove. Keep at it. Your work here isn't done yet. That Raveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnama. When you execute a Raveni, you will... It looks like this Raveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both. Raveni forces are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them.
Avil, what are you doing? The Raveni are destroying my kingdom.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Raveni.
protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost. Great job. Keep it up.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil, you all right?
Avil, what are you doing?
Time to kill a Raveni.
You fought bravely, Avil.
We are still...
I agree.
Zat...
She-
Zat... and...
This is King Euro, ruler of Dor...
This is Avil.
Was it
my
if you...
king...
Moltnama? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
The people of Dolorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. Avil, if too much...
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Raveni.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Good work! Now go behead a Raveni.
Use my rune strike on the locks.
Nice work! Keep going! Avil, you all right? Avil, find cover to regain your health. airstrike targets will glow when you aim at them. Now, Avil, execute the Raveni. Your work here isn't done yet. That Raveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. It looks like this Raveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both. When you execute a Raveni, you will need to build...
Charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Nice work! Keep going! Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
I should build more rune energy.
Good work! Now go behead a Raveni.
You fought bravely, Avil. Thank you.
We are
I am
Zat,
she-
the Riv,
not-
Zat, and
I